Welcome back students. Today is 21st May 2021. This is the video number 24, and of course students, we are talking about the multiplication by area model. It is the second and the last part of this area model, and of course students, there was the gap of that 20 May 2021. So students, we have seen that by area model we can multiply any digit number by any digit number. So this multiplication task we can perform by area model as well. So once again I am recapitulating of those things. Suppose students, you want to multiply this 124 by 56. So of course students, we are talking about the area model, and we will multiply it by area model. So students, what is the first step to move on for the multiplication by area model? The first step is that we shall write the expanded form of the numbers. So we are looking that here we are multiplying 124 by 56. So we shall write the expanded form of the numbers, and two numbers are here, which are 124 and 56. So first we shall write the expanded form of 124, and of course students, when are we writing the expanded form? So we will write the place values of those numbers. So place values and face values I have talked. So place values, it is the unit place, it is the tens place, it is the hundreds place. So students, 4 we can write as our 4 into 1. Place value of 4 will be 4 into 1, which is 4 only. And 2 is present at the tens place, so 2 into 10 will be 20, and 1 is present at the hundreds place, so it will become 1 into 100, meaning is that it will come out 100. So students, this expanded form of 124, when will we write? How will we write, students? We shall start from the bottom and we'll move to the top. So we shall start from the bottom and we'll move to the top, and in between the numbers we will make the plus of. Meaning is that 100, then after 20 will come, bottommost number is 100, then after 20 is there, so in between that plus operator will come. Then after 24 is there, so in between that plus operator. So it will be the expanded form of 124 students. What will we do to write the expanded form? We shall write the place values of the digits of the number, and after that we shall start from the bottom and we'll move to the top. And of course students, and in between that we'll make the plus operator. Here the next number is what, students? Next number is your 54. So expanded form of 56. How can we write it, students? Of course, what shall we do? We shall write the place values of the digits of the number. So unit and 10, 56. And 6 is present at the unit place, meaning is what? 6 into 1, which will give you what, students? 6. And this 5 is present at the tens place, so it will become 5 into 10, which will give us 50. Isn't it, friends? So how can we write the expanded form of this 56? Expanded form of 56, when we will write, we shall start from the bottom, we'll move to the top, and in between the numbers, which operator will make? Plus operator. Of course, there are 4 operators: plus, minus, divide and multiply. We can count. Then these things I have told to you in the very first video. So please understand that language, then only you can understand the other things as well. Of course, students, it is but obvious that we can write that 1 as our what? 10 to the power 0. 10 we can write as our 10 to the power 1. 100 we can write as our 10 to the power 2. Is it? 10 to the power 2 meaning is that 10 we will multiply by 2 times. So 10 into 10 will give us 100. So of course we can write this 100 as our 10 to the power 2. And 1 you can write as our 10 to the power 0, as that any number having the power 0 that will be equals to 1. Why am I talking about this 10 to the power, students? Because when are you going to give any kind of the exam, whether it can be that SANIC exams, Olympiads or other scholarship exams, when are you going to give or when are you going to take, then you will find if they are asking you to the expanded form or the place values, they will give you the places in the terms of that 10 to the power. That is why I am saying that if at the unit place you are finding 10 to the power 0, meaning is that unit place 10 to the power 0 is nothing but the 1, because any number having the power 0 that will be equals to 1. So these things also I have talked about in the previous videos. Still again I will recapitulate. So we are performing the multiplication by area model. Our first task will be to write the expanded form of the numbers to which we want to multiply. So we had done that. First write up to your students. So students, after writing the expanded form, what shall we do, students? We shall write this expanded form in an array. So here is that 124. How can you write it, students? You can write as 100 plus 20 plus 4. Is it, students? And you are looking that expanded form of this 56 is there. So you can write that expanded form of 56 is what, students? 50 plus 6. So 50 and 6 you will write like this. Okay? Of course, students, this 120 and 4 you can write vertically, and 50 and 6 you can write as our horizontally, or here the 120 and 4 are in that horizontal and 50 and 6 are that vertical. You can change that as well. Nothing is going to happen, because whether are you multiplying 3 by 4 you will get 12, or 4 by 3 you will also get that 12. So students, here are you looking, the array will be something kind of this. Array will become something like this. Next task will be to multiply this 50 by this 100, 50 by this, 50 by 4. So again, when are we multiplying? So why that area model is going to help us? Because you are looking, this will become very easy to multiply. 50 by this 100. How? Now, this 5 into 1 is what is meant? 5 into 1. 5 into 1 will be 5. And how many zeros are you getting here? 1, 2, 3. So you will increase 3 zeros on the right side of the. And 50 and 20 when you will multiply, student, 5 into 10, 5 into 2, 5 into 2 is what is, students? 10. And how many zeros are you getting? 1 and 2. So 2 zeros you will increase. Is it? And 50 and 4 when you will multiply, students, 5 into 4. 5 into 4 is what, students? 20. And 1 0 is here. So 1 0 you will increase here. 6 when you will multiply this 100, multiply by this 100. So 6 into 1 is what, students? 6. How many zeros are you getting? 2 zeros. So 2 zeros you will increase. And 6 into 2 is what, students? When you will multiply this 6 by 20, so 6 into 2 will give you 12, sorry. 6 into 2 is 12. And 1 zero you are finding, so 1 zero will increase on the right side of that. And 6 into 4 is what, students? 24. So students, after doing this, the area model tells us that after performing this task, you add all the numbers are you getting in that blocks. So our next task will be to add all it. So here's 5,000, 1,000. You write like this. 200. You will not start from that left side. You will start from here. Otherwise, the things will get wrong. 600. From here you will write, isn't it? 120. Is 24. You'll add. You get 4 here. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 6, 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. And 5 and 1 is what is 6. So the multiplication of this 124 by 56 is going to give us what, students? 6,944 as our answer. So these things we had talked in that part number 1. So right up to you, students. So students, we are finding this as our answer. Look, students, here this horizontal lines will be called, I'm writing here, students, this horizontal lines are called as our rows. These are called as our rows, R-O-W-S. We will spell that rows as our R-O-W-S. And these vertical lines we will call as our columns, students. C-O-L-U-M-L, columns. Okay, so these horizontal lines will be called as our rows and vertical lines will be called as our columns. So students, if we are looking this block, this one block, selecting this one block, where is that 50 and 100 is present, 50 and 100 is present, and we are getting that 5,000. Of course, when are you going to find out the area of this? It is a kind of the rectangle it will be formed. So the area will become what? 50 into 100. That will give us that 5,000 unit square. So here in the terms of that area model and rows and columns, we can say, students, here we have the 100 columns. We have the 100 columns up to where it is going to give us that we are getting 100 columns, and here we are getting that 50 rows. Here we are going to get 50 rows. Of course, we will not able to draw these 100 lines here. That's why you can understand that here is the 100 columns and 50 rows are present in this block, in particular this block. Okay, so only take this idea that if I am talking about 50 and 100, meaning is that here we are getting the horizontal vertical lines, 100 vertical lines will be there. So vertical lines will be called as our columns, and here there are the 50 horizontal lines that will be called as our rows. Isn't it? And you can get this also. This is called as our horizontal, students. It is called as our horizontal, if you don't know, and it is called as our vertical. Horizontal direction and vertical direction. in that reasoning chapter you will study direction test will tell you that horizontal and vertical. So you can note down these things because this is also must be known to you. Okay. So right up to here first. So students, we had seen that multiplication by area model is going to give us an array where the arrangement of that rows and column will be present. Now let us talk some deeper thing in that area model. Students, we can come to know whether a number is a prime number or composite number by area model as well. So of course students, prime number and composite number I have talked so much, and I think in worksheet number 2, number system worksheet number 2, I have given you that kind of that math lab about the prime number and composite number. So of course that now you will look that a number greater than 1 which is only divisible by 1 and itself, that will be called as our prime number. Example is your 5. And composite number, if you are talking that a number greater than 1 which is also divisible by any other number along with 1 and itself, that will be called as our composite number. Example is your 6. Of course, if we are talking about this 5, so 5 will be only divisible by 1 and 5 only. No any other number is going to divide this 5. Where will we talking about this composite number and considering an example that 6. So of course 6 is divisible by 1 and 6 as well as 2 and 3. So you are looking that along with 1 and itself, other numbers are also dividing it, so it will be a composite number. And of course these numbers must be greater than 1 because that 1 is neither prime nor composite. So how this area model is going to give us this idea about this prime number and composite number, we shall talk, students. Of course students, if you are talking about this 5, so 5 we can write as a 5 into 1, 5 into 1 or 1 into 5. Isn't it, students? So 5 into 1, if I am talking 5 into 1, meaning is what, students? There will be 5 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There will be 5 columns and 1 row. Or in the other way you can say, we can have only one column, and 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Of course here are the 5 rows and only one column, or we can have the one column or 5 rows. No any other kind of that array we can make of this 5. Of course students, if I am talking about this 6, so how can we write this, students? 6, we can write it as 1 into 6 and 6 into 1, isn't? As well as this, student, we can write it as what? 2 into 3 or 3 into 2. Isn't it, students? So how can we make an array of this? We can have these 6 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, this 5 and this 6. We can have the 6 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and one row. Or we can have one column and 6 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, isn't it? So these two arrays we can make, but along with this we can have an array of like this, where can we have these 3 columns and 2 rows, isn't it? Where can we have the 3 columns and 2 rows? or in the other word we can say we can have the 3 rows and 2 columns as well. Is it? So student, try to think about it. This area model is also going to give an idea about the prime number and composite number. Isn't it, students? Try to think about this. These are the observations only. You can think in your mind. I am not saying you to learn that learn it and try to get these things. If whatever idea you are getting in your mind, that is sufficient for you. It is a kind of that thinking. Up to where are you approaching? It depends upon the mind to mind. And of course, student, that is stopping this area model here. Next, we will talk about that multiplication observation. We will observe the multiplication in that next video. Today, it's enough, and I'm stopping here. Thank you.